So I'd also like to touch on the end of fixed term tenancies. So as we all know, one of the consequences of the Renters' Rights Act is new tenancies are now periodic from the very, very beginning. So fixed term and assured short hold tenancies are no longer available. So this has an impact on how properties are advertised and how expectations are managed with prospective tenants. For example, we can no longer advertise the property as being available for a 12-month tenancy, 6 months fixed term, because legally these tenancy structures no longer exist. However, that doesn't mean landlords can't express a preference. It's still perfectly reasonable to state within your advert that you're looking for a long-term tenant or that a minimum occupation period is preferred. So this helps applicants understand the type of tenancy that the landlord is hoping to achieve, while the landlord remains consistent with the new legislation. From our perspective, this simply means having clear communication and conversation with applicants at an early stage. So by discussing expectations before tenancy begins, both landlords and tenants are more likely to be aligned from the outset. For example, on the application form, it's still perfectly acceptable to ask applicants for their intended duration of stay. We do it as well. So while the legal structure of tenancy has changed, the objective of most landlords hasn't. So the majority are still looking for reliable long-term tenants who will look after the property and remain for a number of years. And although the terminology has changed, the importance of good tenant selection and clear communication certainly hasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to throw in that even though we can express what our preference is, and a tenant at that moment in time could very much meet or be in alignment with your preference, things can always change. So, they might have every intention at the outset to rent the property for 2 years, but something changes 3 months into the tenancy. They need to break it. Then obviously they have the right to do that. And they might originally say they're only looking for 6 months and then end up wanting to stay for 5 years. And,
That happens a lot as well.
yeah, that
That
does.
happens a lot.
Yeah. So you have to still abide by what the Renters' Rights Act
Yes.
sets out for us.